Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clef Investments. Today, let's discuss what is the best day to renew your short box. So, we know that the short box option spread is a trade that allows you to borrow money with very low interest rate. Basically, it's only 0.3 to 5% higher than the federal rate. So, for example, the 1-year US Treasury rate on July 3rd is 4.07, and the box rate is about 4.37. So it's pretty low. And also, the interest of the short box is capital loss. This can further reduce your tax if you have other capital gain, because capital loss can offset capital gain. So this channel has many other videos to discuss details how to place a short box spread. But once you have a short box spread, it will expire periodically on the expiration day because it's option. It often expires on the third Friday of a month, depending on which month you picked. So when should you renew to place a new short box order if you want to continue to borrow the money? So the option I picked usually expires on the Friday morning, and it uses Friday's open price and the settlement price. But actually, for the short box spread, it doesn't matter whatever price it uses. It doesn't affect the price of the short box. For some options, for example, the weekly or end of month options, they expire on the Friday's afternoon's close price. So I usually pick the Friday morning's option, which is more commonly available. And then the question is, when you open a new box order so that you can continue to borrow the money, which day should you open it? Should you open on the Thursday, 1 day before the expiration, or Friday, the same day the option expires, or the next Monday, where the money actually settles? So the answer is you should pick the same day. So whether it's a morning Friday option or afternoon option, it doesn't matter. You want to pick the Friday and place a new box order on that Friday while the market is open. So this allows you to get the debit and credit settled on the same day. Because if you place a box order too early, then you have a lot of cash on your account. The cash will earn you interest, but it's not worthwhile because you have to pay a very high tax on those interest. But if you open the box too late, then before the new box money is settled, you are paying the margin interest to your broker, which is often higher than the interest rate of the box. But if you open your new box on the same day, the Friday, then the debit and credit would settle on the same day. This is because the common rule for the cash to settle is the next business day. So basically, the debit and credit for your box would happen on the next business day, the coming Monday, if the Monday is not a holiday. Because they settle together, then it's not too early and not too late. But if you have interest, if you have cash balance over the weekend, then if you own the broker money, you're gonna pay the interest. And if the broker own your money, basically you have cash, then you earn interest. And all those interests continue to happen during the weekdays. Okay, now let's use my account as an example, see how the money settles. So this is a broker I use, Interactive Brokers. If you click Performance and Reports, go to Statements, you come to this page. On this page, if you go to Activity, and you can pick a day. So for me, I would pick the 20th because the 20th is the last time the option expires. So I click View, and then I go to Cash Report. So from the cash report, it said there's a cash settling mark to market, MTM mark to market, which is 300K. So this is the amount of money that the option expires. But this amount of money doesn't show up in the end. So you can see the ending cash is very little, is negative, but the settled cash is still positive. That means this 300K is not yet settled because it expires on that Friday. It should settle on the Monday. So let's go back and look at the next Monday. Okay, let's open activity again and pick another day. So this time you can only pick a Monday because you cannot pick the weekend. So you pick June 23rd, the Monday, and click View. So again, you go to cash report and you can find that the money is negative. So this means it has settled. Remember the last Friday, the ending cash is negative, and on the Monday, the settled cash is also negative. They are all the same. So that means all the cash has been settled. And because on that day I own the broker money, so I will start paying some margin interest. If I open another box the previous Friday, then on this day, the cash would also settle and cancel out so that I won't pay the interest. Okay, so to recap, you want to renew your box on the same day that your previous box expires. And that gives you the best efficiency so that you don't pay extra interest or you don't earn interest and pay high tax. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for listening.